Hi guys, I am Game Advisor and welcome to another Icarus mission video. Today we're going to be talking about the mission Unearthed Research. This is one of the newer missions, so let's get started. First up, after you drop in, you will want to go ahead and get a weapon to deal with the wolves in the Arctic. Now it is worth noting that if you do have an exotic weapon that you like, you may not even have to bother with this, but if you are using a bow, make sure you bring at least 50 to 100 arrows, as you're going to have a lot of wolves to deal with. After that, go ahead and gather up enough materials for the food, water, and air that you're going to need for your journey. You also might want to consider building a 1x1 just in case you happen to need it. Now make sure you have a campfire as well and plenty of fuel for it, and then you are ready to go. The most direct route to the location for this mission though is going to be through the Arctic biome, which is why I recommend that you have the resources you will need to deal with it. After you do eventually reach your destination, you will find a small blue box that looks a little odd probably. This box is going to require you to deposit some resources found from defeating cave worms. After that is complete, you will need to grind up to a tier 4 workbench so that you can make a water pump and a biofuel generator to power the box. Do be careful though, as once the box is powered on and hooked up to that water we just talked about, you will have to deal with dozens of worms that will spawn very close by. They don't all spawn at once though, so as long as you're staying on top of them and constantly attacking them, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. They'll also show up with their little black holes before they actually spawn out of them, so that gives you a little bit of a chance to get a head start on them. As long as you're constantly dealing with them and not wasting any time, you should be fine. Just keep in mind you will need to stay within a certain range of the box as well, otherwise it won't continue charging up. Now after fending off all the cave worms and the box is fully charged, that part of the mission should say that it's complete. It will then ask you to craft 4 new cave worm items. This includes the bow, spear, dagger, and arrows. These are all easily crafted in the tier 1 workbench and do not require any blueprint points to actually craft. So if you're struggling to figure out how to do it, that's what it's asking you to do. Once all of this is done, the mission should say complete, and you will have 2 main methods of getting back to your drop pod to complete your mission. Option 1 is to complete the 20 to 30 minute run back, whereas option 2 is to simply use the unstuck method, which might not be in the game after the making of this video within the near future. So just keep that in mind that if you are watching this video say a month to 3 months from now, it may not be a thing. We don't really know when it's going to get fixed, we just know that it's something they're working on. If you choose to actually go ahead and run all the way back, just keep in mind that there's going to be a lot of wolves if you go through the Arctic, so you're going to need to be prepared for that. Otherwise, if you choose the unstuck method, simply go to the back of this cave, hit escape, click unstuck, click yes, and voila! You have now magically returned to your pod. Now blast off and enjoy your 200 exotics for this mission. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm Game Advisor. To see more Icarus and other survival game content, just consider subscribing to our channel. We cover all the big survival games as well as a lot of the small ones you may never have heard about. That being said, thank you once again for watching. I'm Game Advisor, and I'll see you next time.